COVID-19 is a contagious disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus that hasn't been seen in any human beings before. A fever is one of the symptoms that could indicate a person having the disease, which is why we have thermal scanning devices. But according to the article Home Electrical 2021, one of the cons of this is they aren't as accurate. An example of this are forehead thermometers. These devices could also put the lives of the people in charge of checking the temperature in danger too if a potential holder comes by because of the fast transmission of the virus.
In this time of the pandemic, we need to monitor our body temperature regularly and monitor ourselves to know if we are safe from the virus. The usage of man-operated thermometers are putting other persons at risk. That is why we came up with this research. We wanted to know the feasibility of self-functioning infrared sensor as a thermometer to regularly check or know the body temperature of someone when entering an establishment. By the use of this idea, it will lessen the risk of spreading the virus due to less manpower while providing the convenience of a normal infrared thermometer.
This study will be a significant help in determining the feasibility of an infrared door sensor for body temperature monitoring. This study aims to help people check their body temperature before entering their homes. This study would be very beneficial to our frontliners, such as doctors and nurses, because this will lessen people's contact in public places such as malls, supermarkets, banks, and libraries. Thus, there will be lower cases of people infected by the coronavirus. Therefore, the frontliners will have fewer people to check on. If this study is successful, it will also be very beneficial to the citizens. Guards will no longer have to risk their health to check the temperature of the people passing by. The risk of infection will be much lower since there will be less exposure to potential virus transmission.
We are focusing on lessening the spread of the virus through less manpower and to provide security to the people. This research is merely based on practical observation that happens in today's reality. Although this study might be lacking some information about how to maximize the function or the capacity of an infrared sensor to act as a self-functioning thermometer. For example, increasing the range of the non-contact thermometer to lessen the chances of acquiring bacteria due to contact from other people who might be carrying the virus.
This research may give other people idea to focus on having self-functioning products and gaining information on how to avoid or check if someone is showing a symptom of the virus. The research function is to know how feasible and convenient self-functioning thermometers will work for them and also provide the safety and security they need.
The materials to be used to create this device are Arduino Uno R3, infrared sensor, piezo buzzer, and 9-volt battery as a power supply.
The materials to be used to create this device are Arduino Uno R3, sharp infrared sensor, piezo buzzer, non-contact thermometer, MLX 90614, and a 5-volt adapter as a power supply. We have to make sure all of these materials are connected to each other properly and especially to the power supply for it to function. Programming is also a must for the device to work, and after some trial and error, this device should be checked by an individual with knowledge of programming, etc. Functioning and collection of data is the last thing to do. Once this device is set up, the researchers should test how feasible, accurate, and efficient the device is.
Feasibility of infrared door sensor for body temperature monitoring. Sounds interesting, right? But how much do you think this project costs? Based on our research, the estimated cost for this device is about 1,978 pesos. Our device consists of Arduino Uno R3 that is worth 250 pesos, a L2C LCD display that is worth 150 pesos, a piezo buzzer which is cost 40 pesos, and we will be also using two sensors, which are non-contact IR thermometer, 954 pesos or 955 pesos, a sharp IR sensor, 399 to 400 pesos, and finally, we will be needing a power supply that will allow the device to function. A 5V adapter that will cost 174 pesos.